Now, getting to the Circa Survivor. Four entrants that all went their individual ways last week now come in to the final week of the season. So this is what we've been waiting for. And, we thought just, maybe 8 weeks ago, well, there might be 50 people that make it. And then, a couple weeks ago, we thought, well, maybe we're not going to get past Christmas. It's been all over the place. But down here on the final week of the season, we'll go through these four one by one. L.A. Joneser, who has been announcing his selections and following through on his selections each and every time, early announced that he was going to take the Raiders, and he did. Circus Master. I believe L.A. Jones figured he'd be going alone on this one. I think that was a little bit of the strategy. Circus Master followed up, and Circus Master had the Raiders, while the other two contestants, Jax Jags and Indiana Jet, both take the point spread favorite in the Cincinnati Bengals tomorrow. So tomorrow it is split up 2-2. From a watch perspective, we are very happy because we have two in the early slate, two in the afternoon slate. We're going to have media all over the place to figure out how this $9.267 million gets split up here. So we're excited about it, and congratulations to this crew. Most everybody's going to be here. Most of the millions of people are going to be here. I think we have four different media companies here. I'm going to be taking video and all. It's going to be chaos tomorrow. This is kind of what we did the whole season for.
Yeah, it's super cool. And again, if anybody's wondering here why Cincinnati, it is a situation where the Browns are resting every single one of their players this week, and rightfully so. Nothing to gain in this game. And so, Jeff, you just have to assume you're getting full effort from Cincinnati. I mean, Mike, we're even talking about, they say they're going to play Jamar Chase for whatever reason. I have no idea. But, again, 7, they don't have to cover 7. They just got to win.
When you get to this stage of the game, obviously there's 20 contest weeks. I mean, you got to use 20 different teams. Week 18 is, of the NFL season is the wonkiest of them all. You can go in, you can prepare for all season. But, when people clinch divisions, games become meaningless and you start to sit starters, then you're faced with the, having to use, teams that maybe you hadn't planned to otherwise. So, I think when you look at that Bengals game, it's really a case of the Bengals being the biggest point spread favorite or the biggest favorite on the money line when it comes to the remaining teams that these contestants had. If memory serves me correct, I believe everybody had the opportunity to use the Bengals if they had so chosen. Obviously, L.A. Jones has kind of taken this stance that he wants to announce his pick and sort of try to be the lone wolf, to play for, and solo, basically, whatever they're saving. So interesting to sort of see Circus Master join him in that respect. I don't know how much was talked about of, all playing the Bengals or, maybe everybody was thinking about the Bengals and, there was some game theory here at this point, to try to, win whatever that extra amount was. So certainly fascinating to see it, all play out. As Derek mentioned, there was talk of, make the contest harder. There's going to be 100 people plus that win it. And, we're in the biggest field that we've ever had, and we have a chance to walk away with, either 2 winners or 4 winners. I think the way that we designed the contest, the holiday weeks, and everything that we put into it, it's a fantastic culmination to that. And we're hoping both the Bengals and the Raiders come through for all these contestants, and then they're able to join us next week, Friday, for the check ceremony, where we get to award large, oversized checks, and then get the payouts subsequently started on Saturday.
Now, if I asked you to set a line at the start of the season that the final 4 survivors would be backing Browning and O'Connell as the 2 quarterbacks in Week 18, what type of number could I have gotten?
The pretty big plus price. I feel pretty good about, my number was, 7.5 total survivors given the, the size of the field. To see 4 at the end here, depending upon what ends up playing out. It's been a fantastic season. All credit to the man on my right. He continues to put his foot on the gas pedal in terms of increasing the guarantees and making these prizes bigger and bigger every year. So, somebody myself who loves Survivor, somebody myself who is into contests and things like that and have been in the industry, going on 12 years now, we continue to try to do things that, really change the game and give back to the players. So really excited for everybody here in Week 18 and looking forward to next week paying out some life-changing money to, everybody who's involved.
Derek, we had 9,267 people this year. You can only expect that there'll be more next year. You already started thinking about the contest for next year and what you're going to do?
No, let's get through tomorrow. We got to get through tomorrow.
You don't want to announce
Spoiler.
the guarantee now?
We want to get through tomorrow. We're going to have a great big old party next Friday night. We love the check ceremony. The check ceremony is really effectively not just for the individual or the team that did it, but it's really for their families, because there's a lot that goes into this. Where your family has to live through the fall with you, when you're sweating out games on Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Eve and
Or
things
maybe
like
they
that.
come into some unexpected money that they didn't know.
Yeah, true. So really, the check ceremony is just a great way to top off a great season. And then, as you said, the following day is when all the cash starts going out. We're just very happy on the way both the Circa Millions played out. I mean, there's a chance this will set the highest winning percentage in a legal football contest
In the largest
ever.
field, too.
In the largest field of a football handicapping contest, and then with the Circa Millions, I mean, the largest legal football contest ever. I mean, I had a debate with someone. Would you rather go win Megabucks right now? Would you rather win this? I mean, 9.8. We pay it next Saturday,
Right?
Right. At Megabucks, you get paid over the next 25 years.
Yeah.
So no, it's been a great year. You guys have done such a great job in helping communicate what's going on out there, and I just get excited about how many texts and how much discussion there is from all the VSiN hosts with all the help from VSiN and with what you guys have done. It's been terrific. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic season so far, and I remember when we set that line at 7.5. I remember way back when, and every week we would talk about the team of death, and there would be these huge weeks where everybody would get knocked out. And Jeff, as you mentioned, like people talking about making the contest harder. You even talked to these contestants somewhere along the way. They got lucky somewhere along. Obviously, the misclick. We talked to Jags last week where they were dead set on going one team, and at the last second they changed their mind. And then you hear even L.A. Jones comes in even after the misclick that he was dead set on one team and then decided to hold off, and he changed his mind. So there's a lot that goes into this.
Yeah, I mean, when you're sweating $9.267 million and you're sweating the $1 million and the Circa Million first place title, there's just so much on the line every single week. Every single game's meaningful. That's why it makes it such a fun and exciting contest, to play in, and for the listeners, obviously, to follow.
Derek, I'm not going to put you on the spot. I tried. You won't tip your hand what you're going to do next year. It's fine. No, you got to do some big announcement. I get it. Trying to break some news here on the show. But honestly, thanks to you and thanks to Jeff for joining us here each and every week, breaking the news here on this program. We know a lot of people tune into this. A lot of people have enjoyed it and really do appreciate your generosity in doing these things with no rake.
Maybe the first 8-figure Survivor
prize.
Look at Jeff.
There we go.
There we go.
Hey, that wasn't me. That's all on Jeff. He can deal with that whenever we get out of here. But again, 2 on the Bengals, 2 on the Raiders. It is going to be awesome. 2 in the early window, 2 in the late window. We will be tuning into that.
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.